Yeah, righto. Bloody good idea, mate. Thank you.
Rattled him really. That's how tame I am now. It used to be.
You get a shot from the boys last night. Bang, whoop, bang, whoop. So I'm dragging the chain this weekend. So I got up this morning before the sun's come up. The bloody binos on. And walked onto this little red crested fella. So he's coming in there and he's going that way. I could go that way or I can go that way. I'll just keep going the way I'm going, I think. .30.06. I didn't want to muck around with this guy. This is the track that big ball was on 2 nights ago. Because I was driving way to Buggery around there and I could look across and I could see something coming out. It's definitely this track. 2 days ago. He's probably been on it one more time last night. Don't expect to see him, but we can work out a bit more of a picture. He's come down to the bloody water. Definitely a shotgun area here. So I'm taking my pig dog for a walk and thought I'd recap on the last hunt, especially the night manoeuvre stuff, because this camera, something happened. It might have been so hot out there and the bloody chip didn't work or something, I don't know, but I lost about a third of my videos and all of the ones at night. So I'd shoot a pig with the thermal, and of course there's no audio on the thermal either, but then I'd tell the story with the pig on the ground. But all that video, there's a bee bloody coming, all that video in between the shooting the pigs at night is gone, so you've got to put up with this anyway. I was driving up to where the pigs are at night and saw a mob of about 4 straight up, but they sort of got wind of me and disappeared. I just got a bit of video of them with the handheld. Steve and Pud, they were on the other side of this paddock, and they were right into the pigs on the far paddock, and I decided to go on the other side, so I'm on the other fence, and I couldn't see the pigs they were shooting, but they couldn't see the pigs I was shooting, so I pulled in there, stopped everything, turned the lights off, jumped out, had a look around, and here's a nice boar, only 50 metres from the fence, so I just snuck in and took him out with a high chest shot. I was trying to get a spine shot, but he ran about 25 metres, I suppose, and went arse over. After that boar, I'd only just got back to the car and opened the door and grabbed the handheld, spun it around, and where I'd come from, here's another 2 boar. So they must have come out as I was walking back to the car, and we're talking 50 metres. So ridiculous. So I then back to predator mode onto those 2 boars. Shot one of them because the other boar, he was there, but then he must have walked off at an angle. I don't know whether he heard me or smelt me, I don't know, but he took off. But the other one, I was able to get him real close and did a beautiful brain shot on him, and down he went. And then the next night, I went back to the same spot, saw a few more pigs, shot a couple, but they weren't really worth putting up on video. But I saw these 2 good-sized pigs right across on the fence, and so I just drove the car over, lights out, just idled over there, saved walking over, and got to about 100 metres, I suppose. Got out of the car, walked up, snuck in, put the shooting stick up, and banged this guy down with a beautiful spine shot, and then looked across to where the other one was, thinking he'd be running, and he's just bloody standing there. So I did an old, I very rarely do it, but I did a Nathan from the edge of the outback and had a go at a big long shot and put him down. So I got 2 with the two shots, so I got them both. So then the last night I went back to that same spot where I shot those two, and there was one, I saw one boar, so I drove up, same deal, parked about the same spot, walked in, saw him there, panned around, and here's another, probably half a dozen pigs, good sized pigs, and they're only like 40 metres away. I actually heard them before I saw them, because I was zoning in on this one that I'd seen the whole time, and then I could hear them eating. So I put the bloody thermal around, and there they were. They're only like 30 metres away. But I still concentrated on the boar, took him out, and by the time I swung around, the others were gone. And you just saw their asses going, but the hare was still there. There was a bloody hare. He just sat there, but by then it's about midnight, so I'm starting to head out of the paddock and back onto the dirt road to head back to camp. And I did a bit of a wheel around and to the gate and got out to open the gate, and I thought, what's that bloody over there? Looks like a sheep, sort of in the dark. So I got my handheld thermal up, had a look. It was another boar pig on his own, literally 100 metres from the back of the car. I mustn't have seen him in the lights. Anyway, so then I went into predator mode, got the rifle out, and he was sort of walking along, like he's out of here, but not too bad, because he thought he was in the dark. Well, he was in the dark, but he thought he was undercover, and I let him have it. But I hit him a bit high. I don't know whether I was aiming for the spine or the bloody chest, but I got him sort of in between, and he ran about 100 metres, but just before he fell over, you can see a lot of gush and blood coming out. So I knew he was going down. I should have just shot him straight in the head, but anyway. So that was the last pig of that night. So we did pretty good. I think the whole trip we got about 50 pigs between the three of us, but it was very grassy. So during the day, we'd see them, but then they just run in the grass and lie down, and you wouldn't bloody catch up. And we don't use dogs, but if we did have this little pig dog, she would have been good, eh, Porsche?